Well, I had a lot of inflammation and joint pain to start off with, and then I was told it was fibromyalgia because I was in a lot of pain. There was pain all over my body. I had anxiety, depression, and then I started having digestive issues, irritable bowel syndrome. It came to a point that I thought I just can't live like this. I need to do something about it. I was just given pain and just pain management and anti-inflammatory drugs.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and I am here with one of our clients, Bina, who has overcome a whole range of issues, which I'll let her explain to you in a second. Welcome to the channel, Bina.
Hi, Chico. How are you?
Great, thank you. And yeah, so Bina, I just wanted to have you share your story with the audience and, explain to them how you were able to overcome so many different things by changing your lifestyle and working with us. So if you'd just like to run through what different conditions you had and what you were told by the medical industry about what you should do about them and things like that. Just run through your history for us briefly.
Well, I had a lot of inflammation and joint pain to start off with, and I went to the doctor and they said that they kept checking me for rheumatoid arthritis, or they knew there was some kind of inflammation, but they weren't sure why. And I was just given anti-inflammatory drugs and to, counter that. But it wasn't really helping. And then I had onset of a lot more symptoms. Um, and then I was told it was fibromyalgia because I was in a lot of pain. There was pain all over my body. I had anxiety, depression, and then I started having digestive issues, irritable bowel syndrome, and the fatigue was really bad. And they said, "Oh, it's chronic fatigue syndrome," but they never told me why I had all these issues. And yeah, so and the fatigue got to a point where I was just randomly falling asleep. I was tired all day, and I couldn't really do normal things like normal people do, all the daily routines. And it came to a point that I thought, I just can't live like this. I need to do something about it.
Hmm.
And
What kind of solutions were they giving you in terms of, were they telling you, there's nothing really they could do, or how did you feel about that?
yeah, there was nothing really for they could do because there was nothing substantial coming up in blood tests, so they didn't really know what was going on.
Hmm.
And I was just given pain and just pain management and anti-inflammatory drugs to
Hmm.
counter the pain and stuff, but there was no solution as such. So
Hmm.
and those drugs weren't really helping,
Hmm.
and the pain was going away. And even though I was taking strong doses, but it wasn't working.
How did that make you feel?
That it was really frustrating, and you feel really helpless, and it's really frustrating when you can't do normal things that other people do. You can't do
Hmm.
daily tasks like the way other people do it. It's just really frustrating.
Hmm. Yeah, I can imagine. So, okay, so you'd been down the medical path and you weren't really finding any solutions. How
Mhm.
did you find out about high carb health, and what made you want to join us?
Um, a friend of mine told me about you, and then I just looked you up the channel, and I saw some videos of the story, Shamus' story,
Hmm.
and I thought, okay, well, yeah, I'll give it a go. And yeah, I contacted you. Yeah, and then I got on to the program.
All right, cool. So basically, like a lot of people that join us, you basically felt like you had no other option but to try and move away
Mhm.
from what the doctors were
Yeah.
telling you and things like that.
Yeah.
All right. So talk to the audience about what you learned during the program and how you found the whole experience.
Um, it was a lot of learning, and it was very educational. I had to do a lot of reading and educating myself. So yeah, that was interesting. I learned a lot, and I'm still learning. And
Mm.
um, the plan was, I mean, it was quite hard to begin with, because I had really bad lifestyle habits, and it
Mm-hmm.
was it was really hard to begin with. But the good thing was that we had weekly catch ups, and I could email you if I had questions. So there was the support was there,
Mm.
and the guidance was there, so to help me through it.
Mm.
So that helped. Yeah.
Okay. And how did you find? What kind of changes did you start seeing in your body? Like, what started to happen as you started to? Obviously, I know you had some ups and downs during the program. Trying to stick with the diet and things like that. But overall, you were able to hang in there. Uh, what kind of changes did you start to see?
First of all, the pain. It just started going away, and now I don't even I don't need a Panadol. I haven't had a Panadol for months and months, and yeah, I was at a point where I was taking really hard, really strong doses of pain medication, and now I don't even need a Panadol. So that's a
Hmm.
massive, massive change, and that change I started feeling just a week or two into the plan. So yeah, it was
Hmm.
quite significant.
Hmm. And then following that, what other changes did you start to see?
Um, Also with the digestive health, it was a whole over. It was there was the detox phase at first, but then now it's I have normal bowel, and it's just I can I don't have pain, or I don't have any sort of issues. I just, yeah, it's normal and healthy digestion, and that's a massive change.
Hmm. And other things have improved as well. You have less fatigue and
Yeah,
with your
the energy.
fibromyalgia and things like that.
Yeah, the energy. I was just really when I started, I was falling. I was just dozing off at daytime. I couldn't keep myself awake, and I had sleep problems during the night, and there was such a shift in energy. I I was it's there was such a massive shift in energy. Now I can walk around and do everything that I've been wanting to do as a normal, as a mom. You're running around doing stuff, and it's just I
Hmm.
have the energy for it, and it made me, I started the depression, anxiety. I think that um it just went away slowly. I was happy because I had so much energy. It's just,
Hmm.
yeah, so it was great. And I felt that energy shift, very quickly. So, yeah,
Yeah. So
you
basically,
just
from
got
you've
better and better.
nice. So basically,
Mm.
you've gone from multiple different diagnoses, lots of medication, and just being kind of having a life where you couldn't live normally to
Mhm.
basically you got your life back, haven't you? And
Yes, yes, yeah. I, I Before I started, I couldn't even get out of bed by myself. I
mm,
was struggling. But now I'm up at 5, and and so yeah, so
that's
it's
amazing.
change. Yes.
Fantastic. So tell everyone, what your life is like now, and any advice that you might give to someone who's, um, got the same kind of diagnosis that you had, what would you tell them, and tell people what your life is like now?
Well, I would suggest, a lot of issues stem from, our gut, and the it's like a second brain. So yeah, a lot of problems and disease, or any disorders or problems stem from that. Are us not eating well and just not looking after ourselves. So yeah, so I would suggest to look at your lifestyle and make some changes, and you'll have to do permanent changes for permanent results. So yeah.
I like that, permanent changes for permanent results. I like that one. I might use that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was at the symposium.
Oh, nice. So yeah, tell us also a little bit about what your life is like now compared to what it was before.
Well, now I know how to. Well, the program sort of gave me the basic skills um, to look after myself and stick to like this lifestyle, and look after myself. It made me sort of independent. It's not like you're still I don't after the program ends. It's not like you don't know what to do. You're given the skills to navigate yourself, and yeah. So I'm still learning. You still keep learning. It's part of life, but it's at least now I don't. I have the basic knowledge of how to look after myself and do the things I need to do to stay healthy. So yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's a real credit to you that you're able to, be disciplined enough to stay with the program and, follow the advice and do the hard work to heal yourself. And, we congratulate you for that, and we're really proud of your effort. We'd like to thank you for sharing your story. I think it's very powerful, and I think a lot of people can benefit from it. So thank you very much for joining me today. And, obviously we wish you all the best for the future and a long, healthy life.
Okay. Thank you, Shakul, for guiding me and helping me get better.
You're welcome.